Welcome back, everybody, to Just the News, No Noise. While the president continues his military campaign against Iran, lawmakers negotiate to fund DHS. Another pressing issue affecting all Americans is taking center stage, and that is, of course, health care. As the cost of health care continues to rise, let's cut through the noise and take a look at alternative options to the current Medicare system. Joining us to discuss this and more is Vice President of the Medicare Advisory Service at AMAC, Carl Hohsfield. Carl, great to have you.
Amanda, thank you. John, thank you.
We love having you. And, you know, outside of the big issue, which is solvency with Medicare, the other biggest issue is confusion. There are so many different plans, so many different routes that people can take. Talk to us about getting through that confusion.
Sure. I think one of the biggest issues Medicare beneficiaries have is there's so many plan options, there's coverage choices, depending on where you live, the county you're in, there's network choices, doctors come and go, and I think that makes it difficult, and Medicare beneficiaries worry about having a trusted advocate by their side to walk them through that process and make that choice.
Yeah. So this year, there were some changes in Medicare made by the Trump administration, some prices lowered, some new caps on personal expenditures put in place. Do our seniors know all about that, or is that one of the challenges here, having them take advantage of these new changes?
Yeah. So we highly encourage our own members and non-members, to be honest with you, to call AMAC and use our Medicare services. We built this program for AMAC members to take advantage of. It's free to them. Anyone can use it. And we have trusted licensed advisors. We really approach it from an education first standpoint, right? We're not looking at this as a one-time transaction. We're looking for a long-term relationship here with a Medicare beneficiary, because changes happen all the time. We have a lot of news, a lot of education through our newsletters, through our website, and we're able to educate our customers, and they don't have to know all that. They use us, right? Call us, email us, speak to us about all the changes that are happening on a regular basis, and we highly encourage our members to do that at least once a year, even more than that. And we're very proud of the service we provide to our members. We're not looking to be salespeople here. We're looking to be educators and help people enroll into the plan that's suitable for them.
Yeah. Carl, there are a lot of folks out there who, when they turn the age to take advantage of Medicare, they are intrepid. They want to do it on their own. But I have always heard that it's best to have some type of roadmap ahead of you provided by someone like AMAC. So for those folks out there who want to have a little bit more of an idea of what they're buying into, what does your program provide?
Sure. Let's talk about some key differences. First of all, we have options for people, right? There are a lot of plan options. Company like AARP can typically offer one option or one carrier, their relationship with United Healthcare, right? AMAC has many options, so we can tailor and do a full needs analysis and tailor solutions for our members. That's what makes it unique. And we're not incentivized to steer anyone into one plan or another, one insurance company or another, one plan. We're simply there to listen to our member, understand their needs, understand their budget, their wants, their hopes, their expectations for the future. They don't have a crystal ball, but we're there to look for all the options and solutions so that in the end, we're more concerned with our member making a confident, educated choice, not just a choice and then hope everything works out. We want them to put their head on their pillow at night and say, I know I made the right choice, and I have an advocate in AMAC there if I have questions in the future.
Yeah, that personalization is such a very important part of this. A lot of people in the Make America Healthy era of America right now are taking drugs like Ozempic that can help you lose weight, but there are some catches to it. Give us a little bit of education on that, particularly if you're a Medicare recipient.
So drug coverage comes from Part D of Medicare, which is your prescription drug coverage. And all drug plans are different. And so we highly encourage everyone to check their summary of benefits. Different drugs in the prescription drug plan market, or also known as Part D, can have different drug restrictions based on the insurance company you're with, things like quantity limits, things like prior authorization. And it's important that our customers are educated on that. You would want to work with your agent to understand what your drug restrictions are, look at your specific plan, and then those questions could be asked. An AMAC advocate can help you decide and determine what type of copays might be involved in that, co-insurances might be involved in a particular drug that you're taking.
Yeah, That's important stuff, really important.
Yeah.
We have started to learn the effects on our bodies of processed foods, and it feels like, especially for my generation, for millennials, we were raised on processed foods because of the convenience. It was just what so many of us ate. But now we obviously, with the MAHA movement and RFK Jr. At HHS, we are learning how bad those effects can be, and I'm sure it's affecting folks who are applying for Medicare.
Absolutely. I mean, look, our seniors, especially those aging into Medicare right now, just like you said, Amanda, are very much that demographic that grew up with processed foods, right? Well, now we have more education. We know more. And it allows us to make proper choices, especially, most of us as we age don't get healthier, right? But there are measures that can be taken for us to prolong and really change our habits and our lifestyle over time. Choosing the right Medicare plan is a big part of that, right? Because a lot of people are living in retirement longer than they ever have, which means they're accessing health benefits longer than they ever have previously. They're on Medicare longer than ever. So choosing the right plan, constantly evaluating, does this plan provide me with the services that I need so that I can live a longer, healthier lifestyle? And then taking advantage of AMAC's wellness education, understanding, if you don't already, understanding what types of foods I should be eating as I age, what type of foods I should be avoiding as I age. These are all things that AMAC can assist with, educate people on, and it all goes hand in hand with the drugs you're taking, the drugs you shouldn't take, your prescription drug plan you're on through Medicare, what you're paying, out-of-pocket costs. All that comes together in an overall holistic approach to how people are going to live their retirement years and their golden years in their life.
I love it. We want those golden years to be as healthy as possible. Vice President of the Medicare Advisory Service at AMAC, Carl Hohsfield, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And to our viewers, make sure you go to amac.us/smart, SMART, or call 800-901-8893. We'll be right back.
If you kill Americans, if you threaten Americans anywhere on earth, we will hunt you down without apology and without hesitation, and we will kill you.
I don't hate nobody, I just won't kneel. I don't chase headlines, I live what's real. I raise my kids to think and pray, to know the cause before they say. I don't scare easy, I don't scare fast. It's God, grit, and guns, no fear in my chest.
Because of you, Real America's Music just released the brand new single, God, Grit, and Guns, and it's already climbing the charts. Now let's take it a step further. Go download the song right now, and you'll automatically be entered to win a special prize. If God, Grit, and Guns hits #1 on Billboard, one random downloader will receive the plaque, a real piece of music history. So what are you waiting for? Scan the QR code or search God, Grit, and Guns on iTunes and download it today. Let's run it up the charts.
God,